Are you living with the constant agonizing sensation of burning in your feet? Do you wake up in the middle of the night feeling like you're walking on broken glass? Or maybe you've reached the point where you can't feel your toes at all. I've seen it. If you've been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy, you've likely been told that your only options are to manage the pain with heavy duty prescriptions like gabapentin, Lyrica, or Zymbalta. But here's the truth that your standard doctor might not tell you. Those drugs aren't fixing anything. When you take a pill to quiet a nerve, you are essentially putting a piece of tape over the check engine light of your car. The engine is still smoking, the oil is still low, and the parts are still grinding together. You just can't see the warning light anymore. At Oneonta Neuropathy Center, we believe in a radically different approach called biological acceleration. So instead of just silencing the pain, we focus on repowering the nerves from the inside out. Now, when nerves begin to die, which is exactly what's happening in peripheral neuropathy, they send out a frantic signal of pain, tingling, and burning. This is the nerve's way of crying out for help. It's starving for oxygen, nutrients, and blood flow, which carry the oxygen and the nutrients. Traditional medicine responds to this cry for help by prescribing nerve quieting drugs. These medications work by slowing down the central nervous system. They dull your brain's ability to receive the pain signal. While this might provide temporary relief, it does absolutely nothing to stop the underlying nerve degeneration. In fact, many patients find that while the pain is slightly dulled, the numbness continues to spread and their balance gets worse. You feel like your own body is working against you. You're trapped in a cycle of increasing the dosages and decreasing the quality of your life. It's a frustrating downward spiral that leaves many people feeling absolutely hopeless. So, at Aniana Neuropathy Center, we specialize in a concept I mentioned a moment ago called biological acceleration. Think of your damaged nerves like a weak, flabby muscle or a battery that has lost its charge. If you want a muscle to grow stronger, you don't give it a sedative, you give it the right fuel and the right stimulus to grow. Biological acceleration uses the body's own natural healing mechanism and puts them into overdrive. We aren't trying to trick the body into feeling less pain. We're actually providing a biological resource to the body and as the body needs to actually repair the damaged tissue. We use the cutting edge MLS Class 4 robotic laser to achieve much of this. This isn't a heat lamp or a simple pointer laser. This is FDA approved high tech equipment designed specifically to penetrate deep into the tissue to wake up dormant nerves. The science behind this is called photobiomodulation. This multi lock system laser uses two specific infrared wavelengths simultaneously. 808, this wavelength is continuous and works primarily to reduce swelling and inflammation. It acts like a drain, if you will, clearing out the metabolic waste that's suffocating your nerves. The 905 nanometer wavelength, this wavelength is pulsed and goes straight to work on pain relief. It stimulates the power plant or the mitochondria in your cells. Now, when these two wavelengths work together, they deliver a massive dose of energy directly to the nerve cell. It's like jump starting a car battery. This surge of energy increases the production of ATP, which is the gasoline your cells use to repair themselves, if you will. So we go from masking symptoms, which is traditional medicine, to healing nerves. The shift from quieting to healing is a complete 180-degree turn in how we treat neuropathy. Now, when we apply biological acceleration, three incredible things happen simultaneously: increased blood flow, increased cellular regeneration, and immediate reduction in inflammation. So we often tell our patients that healing a nerve is a lot like muscle building through weightlifting. You wouldn't go to the gym once, lift a single dumbbell, and expect to look like a bodybuilder the next morning. Biological acceleration is a cumulative process. Each session with our MLS robotic laser builds on the previous one. We are training your nerves to function again. We're teaching your body how to process energy and signals correctly. Over time, as the battery of the nerve stays charged longer, the symptoms of burning and tingling, numbness naturally begin to fade because the nerve is no longer in distress mode. One of the biggest concerns patients have is, will it hurt? And the answer is a resounding no. In fact, most patients find the treatment incredibly relaxing. There are no needles, no incisions, no side effects like the grogginess or brain fog often associated with neuropathy drugs. You simply sit back or lie down, and our robotic laser does the work. Because the system is robotic, it delivers the energy with 100% precision every time, ensuring that there are no hot spots or risks of burns. We even provide specialized eye protection to ensure total safety during your short 15 to 20-minute session. So, what your doctor won't or can't tell you. Standard medical protocols are often 10 to 15 years behind the latest technology. Now, while your primary care doctor is obviously a good person, they're often limited by the standard of care. These are guidelines that prioritize pharmaceutical management over regenerative technologies. At Oneonta Neuropathy Center, we excel at thinking outside the pharmacological box. We've seen patients who were told they just had to learn to live with it, go back to walking their dogs, playing with grandkids, and finally getting their full night's sleep without the burning pain. As a matter of fact, one of the patients said, I thought I was destined for a wheelchair. After just a few weeks of laser therapy, I have the feeling back in my toes for the first time in 5 years. It's like a miracle. Now, I would say take the first step. Your neuropathy severity assessment form is free to fill out. You don't have to keep living with a quieted, drugged out state. You deserve to know if your nerves can, in fact, be repowered. Because we're so passionate about helping our community regain their mobility and freedom, we are currently offering a discounted neuropathy evaluation and treatment for new patients. This is a comprehensive evaluation where we do a neurological exam to determine the severity of the neuropathy. We do a laser scan of your feet to determine if there's any structural issues. And then we do a full blown laser treatment, which normally takes about 20 minutes. Now, the normal cost for this is $297. However, for the next 13 people who call, we are offering this entire package for $97. So why only 13 people? Well, our MLS robotic laser is really in high demand, and we pride ourselves on providing individualized expert care. We simply can't take on everyone at this discounted rate. So call the office. The number will be here somewhere, or you can click on this page. Don't wait until the engine light goes out completely. If you are tired of pills and tired of the pain, it's time to try a biological approach that actually works. Don't put up with the pain. Call our office right away.